Stay tuned for the biggest fish, the hottest bites, this week here on In-Depth Outdoors. With James Holst and Pat McSherry and the rest of the IDO fishing team. We're headed to the best fisheries across the upper Midwest and Canada. We'll fish longer, explore unfished bodies of water, and go further off the beaten path in search of the hottest bites in fresh water.
Look at that fish.
This is In-Depth Outdoors.
Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of In-Depth Outdoors. I'm James Holst. Now on today's show, this is a type of episode we've never done here before in that it's actually a continuation of last week's episode. If you watched last week's show, I was out in western North Dakota fishing with PJ Vick. We got in on a great crappie bite. We used the MEGA 360 to find the fish, put a lot of fish on the ice. It was a pretty darn good show. Of course, we had a long drive home, and on the way back across North Dakota, we kept driving past all these really cool looking perch sloughs, and finally it got the better of us. PJ said something to the effect of, why are we driving past all these great bodies of water? We should get out there, put the MEGA 360 to use, and see if we can catch some perch. And that's what we did. And lo and behold, we picked one just kind of out of the hat, pulled over, got on that body of water, and got on a magnificent bite. And we wanted to share it with you. So that's what we're doing today. We are further east in North Dakota on our way home from that crappie shoot. PJ Vick and I here today on In-Depth Outdoors. I'll get the 360 ready if you want to get the auger ready.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
That right over there, PJ.
All right, I'll give it a try. This hole, James?
Yeah, that one right there.
Okay. Right on. Oh yeah, there's perchies. Already fish coming up.
I see some over here.
I see him fidgeting around down there. Oop, there we go. Hooked up, Mr. James.
I'm over here, I'm documenting.
Yeah, there's a nice eater.
Heck yeah.
Perfect. So we're out here in North Dakota today on one of those little pothole sloughs, and the mission is eater perch. We're keeping anything 10 and above, no great big ones of course, and we're gonna get a nice mess of fish. Have a little Christmas fish fry. That's what I'm thinking, James.
Might be a little after Christmas for me, but holidays, yes.
So, that one, almost 11 inches in the bucket.
I got them absolutely stacked on the MEGA.
Yeah, we just got into a new area here, and the MEGA imaging is just loaded with fish, so we should be able to put a good pile on the ice.
Ice fishing's been put on notice. StrikeMaster's gonna kick your gas. Meet the lithium 24-volt auger, the 14-pound powerhouse that crushes the performance of standard cordless drills. Lighter weight, more holes per charge, all in a compact design that puts the 24-volt from StrikeMaster in a class by itself. No more gas and oil. No more lugging around your heavy 2-stroke auger. It's time to make the switch to StrikeMaster. Kick your gas.
At Eskimo, we have the tools to help you enjoy your time on the ice. They say man needs food, clothing, and shelter. When it comes to shelter, we like the Outbreak 450i with its full-size no-trip door that's nearly 74% bigger than a standard door, making it much easier to load and unload. With 75 square feet of fishable area, you'll be warm and comfortable during your day on the ice. Check out the Outbreak 450i and our full line of products at geteskimo.com.
From the first time you pick up a tuned-up custom rod, you'll know you're holding something special. A rod not mass-produced, but built one at a time by the hands of gifted craftsmen. Rods like the Precision, ice fishing's most versatile multi-species rod, or the Precision Noodle with a tip so sensitive you'll never fish a spring bobber again. And the Commander, the rod that's never met a big fish it couldn't best. Tuned-up custom rods. Ice rods handcrafted for you and the way you fish.
Reed's Family Outdoor Outfitters is the #1 ice fishing headquarters. We have everything you need, from today's firearms to the latest fishing electronics and the hottest footwear and outdoor apparel. We only carry the best brands at the best prices. Have a question? No problem. We have the most knowledgeable team in the business, ready to answer your call personally 7 days a week. Whether you're visiting us in Walker, Minnesota, or touching your screen, with our state-of-the-art distribution center, we can get you gear when you need it fast. Cast or blast, Reed's has the best service, best advice, and best price, guaranteed.
There we go. All right. So what I got going on here is a little bit of that nice fat one. The 1-2 punch, I call it. I got a jig and spoon down this hole, and on the other hole I got a dead stick with a large fat head and a number 14 gold O'Shaughnessy hook. So a lot of times while jigging, you're drawing in schools of fish, and if they don't prefer to hit on the jigging spoon, they'll come over and hit that minnow a lot of times. Ooh, them O'Shaughnessy's dig right in. Yep, just over 10.
Well, we've spent probably a couple hours since we left the landing. We started over by, well, where everybody else is, and just kind of slowly worked our way across the basin here using the Mega 360. And for the most part, didn't see any fish. Whoop. Once we got to the fish, let me tell you, we knew it. And they show up on that 360 like mad.
Whoa, there's a jumbo, bro.
So, they can run, they can't hide. That's a beautiful perch. I think that one's gonna be pushing 13 plus. Got that one on a walleye spoon.
That is an awesome fish, bro.
You know, that's one of those deals where I'm sitting here talking to the camera, kind of explaining what's going on.
That's over
and
13.
And I look down and my rod tip's warm. All right, buddy, what we got here? That is
14 and a half, 14 and 3/4.
All right.
That is a big perch.
I'll take that all day long. Here, coming home.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Yeah, so today was all about getting a feel for how to use the Mega 360 to get on fish. This is one of those heavily fished perch sloughs that is just chock full of perch of all sizes. We got the Mega 360 tuned in to where it would, you know, really make those perch jump up off the bottom so you could really see them. Completely different than some of the crappies, the panfish that we've been doing lately. These perch are much tighter to the bottom. And I think the 360 is going to be really good at pulling your perch and your walleyes up off the bottom once you got that unit tuned right. These fish, when you drop your transducer in the hole, you're not seeing them. They're just right on the bottom. And as soon as the spoon gets down above them, that's when they rise up. So these aren't suspended fish, and you're still able to see them with that Mega 360. I hope I get to do that again a bunch.
Wow, that was a nice fish.
I thought we came in here thinking we weren't going to get any big ones.
I knew they were present, but
Right.
you got one right off the bat.
This is a numbers slough. I mean, this is not one, it's not a private body of water. It's not tucked off in the corner of nowhere. It gets heavily fished. There's probably 10, 12 vehicles here on a Tuesday, right? So definitely not a secret body of water. So it gets picked over pretty good. Obviously, there's some big perch left. Got that one on that's a 1/4 ounce VMC Tingler spoon in orange UV. The water clarity here is very poor. It's just got kind of almost like a fog to it, a yellow fog. So we're looking for some really bright, flashy colors. Not gonna do anything natural today. Tipping it with a minnow head. And that fish did all the work for me because I have to admit I was not paying attention until the rod was pretty much dipped down. Boink. All right, let's see if there's another one like that.
There we go. I have a feeling this is going to be kind of fast and furious here.
I think you've got 3, 4 of them on the ice there, bud.
Yeah. Oh, perfect eating fish.
I'm not going to call you selfish or anything, but
I was just more well prepared, that's all.
Yes, you were.
All right. Put that one on the measuring stick, make sure it makes the cut. Let's see what we got. Oh. Yep. Just about 11 again. In the bucket.
There's one.
Oof. Oh, that looks nice.
Nicer fish.
Excellent.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
These fish are long. I mean, I don't know that fish is...
Probably 12.
Right. I bet it's a 12-inch perch. It doesn't have the big, gigantic belly. Which is fine. You don't get a fillet from that part anyway.
The belly don't eat.
There we go. That one will eat. This is the coolest thing. Being able to scan sonar out to the sides like this, pull something off the front of the boat. I mean, we use that all the time on the bow of the boat in the summer. Have loved it, grown to trust it. And it's one of those things like, why are we not using this through the ice? Well, this is why we are using it through the ice now. It makes us so much more efficient. Gives you confidence whether you're on the right spot or not. I mean, here I'm talking and he's into one. It's a heck of a tool.
Oh, that's this little guy.
What's that?
Nothing compared to yours.
My guess is we could upsize to the biggest spoon.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Introducing the new Pro Suit jacket and bibs from StrikeMaster. Built for the coldest, toughest conditions, the Pro Suit features a ripstop polyester outer shell that is as comfortable as it is durable. A puff liner jacket adds both warmth and versatility, while integrated SOS stay-on-surface flotation provides up to 2 hours of flotation when the jacket and bibs are worn as a pair. StrikeMaster, the hottest brand on the ice.
Okuma Fishing Tackle offers a complete lineup of reels for the die-hard ice angler. The Okuma Samar 10 and Inspira 20 are a perfect match with your favorite panfish or walleye ice fishing rod. Both feature a long stem handle that fits comfortably in a gloved hand. Cyclonic flow rotor technology that throws water off the reel to minimize ice buildup. And a drag system optimized for use in extreme conditions. Everywhere, every day, every fish. Okuma Fishing Tackle is inspired fishing.
Does your sonar offer dual spectrum chirp, producing razor-sharp images on an ultra-bright HD display? The ability to tailor the display to the way you fish. Precision GPS functionality with legendary LakeMaster mapping to move effortlessly from ice to open water. If not, you should be fishing an Ice HELIX, the electronic system that offers all the features and performance successful ice anglers demand. Only from Humminbird.
Suffix Advanced Mono is now on ice. Our toughest and most sensitive mono ever offers 50% less stretch than standard monofilaments. That means your hook sets are rock solid, with virtually no line memory, no matter how cold the conditions. The line you choose is your direct connection between you and your next big bite. With Suffix, there's nothing you can't catch. Always use the best line. This winter, choose Suffix Advanced Ice Monofilament, the mono that thinks it's a braid.
Holy cow, did that thing smack it. That's going to be a good one.
That's what we're looking for. The one that comes up with absolute authority and just pounds it. What you got there, bro?
I'm guessing this is going to be a very good perch. That's on that ultralight rip and wrap.
Nice.
I just switched over. Oh. Good eater.
Oh, I thought he was going to be 16 inches. Hey, other rod.
Oh my.
He ate it all?
Oh yeah. Had one try to take the dead stick down the hole. It's kind of chaos. I dig it.
Video games for adults.
Another 10.5. Good to go. All right. Yeah, I just switched over to that ultralight rip and wrap. There's a lot of smaller fish mixed in here, like this one. So to upsize your bait and keep some of these little guys off is definitely the ticket.
This is one of those bodies of water where the numbers are just crazy through the roof, all sizes. And most of them, because it gets fished pretty heavily, they kind of skew towards the small to middle size, right? So on a body of water like this, if you upsize your lures, you're kind of pre-selecting for those larger fish in the school. Obviously, it's paying off.
It's definitely paying off, yes.
In-Depth Outdoors, Spot on the Spot ID.
On today's Spot on the Spot ID, we're going to do things a little bit differently. A lot of these small lakes we've been fishing out in North Dakota are very featureless. There's just not a lot of information to share about how we approach fishing these small bodies of water from a depth contour or mapping standpoint. For the most part, we're choosing the bodies of water to fish based on resources provided by the state of North Dakota. North Dakota actually has a very robust online system of showing where all the lakes are at, how to get to them, as well as some very detailed survey reports. So let's talk about where to find these bodies of water. There's a really cool map here where if you click on where to fish, look at that. Every one of these fish indicates a body of water with fishable populations in North Dakota. As you can see, it's almost mind-blowing, overwhelming where to start. Now, if you click on one of the fish that indicates a body of water, it gives you a short synopsis of what you're going to find in that fishery. Now, if you're looking for a perch bite, as you look at the short synopsis, you can see fishery status, recent fish kill, greatly reduced, northern pike numbers. That mentions nothing about walleyes or perch or bluegill. That's not your body of water. A little further searching, we'll see that new body of water, Holmes Lake, fishery status, good numbers of walleye with some larger fish, small perch abundant. Might be a great walleye lake, not gonna do it for the perch. Once you find a body of water that indicates that, yeah, in that short synopsis, yeah, there's good perch numbers present, what I'm gonna suggest you do is go back to the first page, go back to the home page of Where to Fish in North Dakota and look at the survey reports. You'll find that under sampling and netting data, and you're gonna search by lake. Now what you're gonna see here is a list of all the lakes for which North Dakota has sampling data. We're gonna scroll down a little bit. These are all random. These lakes I've never fished, but let's click on Lake Ashtabula survey report. All right, obviously you can see there's a lot more going on in this body of water. Yellow perch, percent of the catch was 9%, fish per net 3. Again, that's pretty low. The length range 5.5 to 9.4, average 7.1. Looking at this body of water, there's other species I would target here. Probably would not make this a yellow perch destination. What you're looking for is a lake with high numbers of perch in that 7 or 8, 9 inch plus range. A lot of these surveys won't be current snapshots of what the fishery's doing this year. Most of them will be taken in years prior, and what that means is you're looking for that up and coming size structure of perch. I know if I see a survey from last year, knowing how fast perch grow, if there's high numbers of fish in that size range on that old fisheries report, this coming year is going to be a banner year. So this is a resource where once you check this out, you'll get an appreciation for how many bodies of water there are in North Dakota. Quite literally, they're everywhere. Most of them are small, so they don't get a lot of attention. Use the survey report information, do some digging, take some notes, identify a small number of lakes that have a good population of yellow perch with a good size structure, narrow down your hit list, and get out there on the water. Put this information to use, you will be successful on your next trip to North Dakota.
I like those childish giggles.
Me too. There he is. Come here, you.
Oh, little guy.
Yeah. So you got to be a pro. You got to be a pro perch angler to catch them that size, PJ. I'm telling you.
Oh, just a little guy. There we go.
You still raging on them things?
I am. Another good one. Perfect. 10.5. In the bucket. Ooh, there we go. James is running around with the 360, keeping on top of these fish for us. And it's definitely working out excellent. Perfect. In the bucket. Oh, there we go.
Rip and wrap fish.
Rip and wraps. I'm just having all kinds of them coming raging up at that thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Another 10.5 incher to the dinner plate.
Watch your dead stick.
Gotcha. Ooh, yeah. That feels good. Hey. Oh, yeah. Nice one.
Get them.
Perfect.
Well, I can vouch that there are lots of fish up here.
Yeah.
They're all about as big as my thumb. I will be retreating from the shallow water.
Yeah, this zone over here definitely has a pile of fish right now.
Brandel GM in Aiken, Minnesota's only haggle-free Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer, is a proud sponsor of In-Depth Outdoors TV. Our Brandel value price ensures that you don't have to spend your entire day haggling to get a great deal. And every new vehicle comes with our exclusive gimmick-free lifetime powertrain warranty. Whether you're in need of service, sales, parts, or body shop repair, stop by our state-of-the-art facility in Aiken or visit us 24/7 at brandelgm.com.
With the release of the Tungsten Bullfly jig from BMC, your panfish presentation just got buggier. By creating a spot-on invertebrate imitator destined to fool the most wary panfish. The Tungsten Bullfly jig is available in 9 colors to further accommodate today's angler, including 4 metallic finishes and 5 ultra glow colors, which hold a charge up to 15 minutes. This winter, match the hatch and outsmart the most finicky panfish with the BMC Bullfly jig.
Glacial Lakes Dock is now Glacial Lakes Recreation. Located in Starbuck, Minnesota, we offer the same great location, staff, and service with a new name to better fit our ever-expanding business. As an authorized dealer and service center for Yeti and now Alumilite ice houses, we have you covered if you're looking for a new house or just need a little service. Stop in today or check us out online at glaciallakesrec.com and make this ice season your most enjoyable and comfortable ever.
Oh, there he goes. And he's got buddies with him. Here you. Oh, he's a decent one. He's a fish fry guy.
Oh, yeah.
That's a decent little perch. But I am about ready now to come to the dark side of dead stick because he's just been putting a whoop on him. Once that sun went away, they got less aggressive, and I'm picking away at him. But that dead stick thing he's got going on, it's just crazy.
Insanity.
In the bucket. There he is, PJ.
I told you it works.
Well, I love it. I don't actually have to catch any fish on it.
Just the decoy system. You're definitely turning on the heat, though.
PJ, you know a thing or two about a thing or two.
Just things, I suppose, yeah.
That was a compliment. You know stuff.
I know.
Good eats.
Yeah, perfect.
I tend to shy away from dead stick like that.
Yeah, I hear you.
If you want to see something really ugly, watch me try to catch a river walleye on a jig and minnow. It's a train wreck. Give me a jig and plastic, I'll light them up.
I've been there with you. I know.
It's pretty bad. There he is.
Oop, another one.
Oh, this is a nice one. I got this Fire Tiger looking flash champ with a really bright orange back. And this thing is on fire. These are perfect eats, man.
Oop, there we go, James. Oh, you working on one too?
Oh, I did my part. I don't know what was wrong with that fish.
Go. Gonna make the cut.
Literally.
Yep. Just a quick check.
You make the minimum?
10.5.
Aha!
You better catch that fish. That one bent you right over.
I wasn't gonna let it go in the hole, but that was about the extent of it. Come here, you. That one's a bucket fish. He wanted it.
Oh. These fish are definitely fired up though. I mean, I've been having just piles of them coming, raging up at this thing. And that's another one of those. Another 10.5.
PJ's secret to catching fish on the rip and wrap, don't move it. Just dead stick it.
More so just stand here and shake a little bit.
Right. Just get really cold and try to hold still.
Yeah, right.
Got mine.
Full on.
Oh yeah.
I think we're reaching close to the limit of our limit.
Well, here's the thing about limits. You don't want to go over them. No. I'm usually good for a couple of keep days on the ice to start the season, and once I get later into the season, I almost never keep anything.
Yeah. Well, I can't think of a more perfect fish to keep than these ones.
Right. They are woofing these baits down, man.
Yeah. Yeah, they're getting really aggressive right now. Pretty much they've been aggressive, but...
The later we get in the day here, the more aggressive they get.
Yep.
Nice little guy. I bet you he'll make the minimum 10. And just so you know, there is no lake minimum or North Dakota minimum. It's just kind of our self-imposed deal.
Yep. Personal preference.
Personal preference. If you want to keep 9 inches, knock yourself out.
Yep. He'll make her.
He'll make You got these things. You got these things eyeballed.
Yep.
He's almost 11 inches long.
Yep. In the bucket.
So that brings us to the end of today's show, and I got to tell you, that was a phenomenal road trip. We fished our way across North Dakota. Both bodies of water we fished, got on a great bite. Really pleased we got a chance to share it with you. PJ, as always, it's wonderful fishing with you. Look forward to getting back out on the ice with you in a couple of weeks. And to everyone watching this show, from all of us here at In-Depth Outdoors, all the pro staff, all the employees, myself, we want to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas.
For more info on the latest fish reports, gear recommendations, and hottest techniques, connect with us online at indepthoutdoors.com or follow us on Facebook at In-Depth Outdoors. And if you enjoyed today's show, be sure to let our sponsors know.